It doesn't matter how old you are; they always know what to say. He sits there and says, "Well, maybe he'll become a better man because of it," you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but since we're live, I'll let you do your spiel. Sorry.
What's going on, guys? I'm Dylan, part of the 406 Boys, and we're just here hanging out because it's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I got Junebug and Tyranitherium here. Eric will hopefully be here soon.
How old are you?
28 now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm like the youngest.
So you're 82?
Yep.
Wow. You look very good for your age. You know that?
Right. No, it's crazy because I'm 2 years away from that big 3-0, so.
Oh, believe me, I had a. Hopefully you won't, but when I turned 30, it was like I mean, the best way I could describe it is like an early midlife crisis. You know, like wow, I'm 30. You know.
And I'm 26.
Right. Yeah. Look at you baby.
Yeah.
I mean, I make fun. That's it.
I know. Well,
all right.
It's gonna suck to be 30 in the next couple of years.
Well, for me, it was more like I realized, wait a minute, I'm the exact same age. When I turned 29, it was like, wow, I'm the exact same age that Spielberg was when he made Jaws.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm going to be 30 next year, and now I'm going to be 31 on the 31st, which isn't that like your, what do they call that birthday? You know what I mean?
Golden.
It's your golden birthday?
Yeah.
For me, it's like, whoop-de-doo. You know, like, do I really care?
Well, what was crazy is my golden birthday was on my 21st birthday. So
right, so you at least had a special 21st birthday, was your golden birthday,
and you could say that, yeah.
But like for me, it was just like I don't know how I feel about this one, just because it's like I'm 30 years old, and I guess I just thought I would at least be more successful, like at least making a picture or something, you know, but hey, I'm working on that now. But then it's interesting as I've gotten older. Like I said, my goals have shifted more. You know, where I'm like, I want to be the head of a studio. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I realized that my heroes in the industry were the Louis B. Mayers, the Walt Disneys, and everybody who ran the studios. So.
Yeah, tomorrow we're celebrating by going out to my grandma's and having cake and ice cream tomorrow, so
that's nice.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And then today my sister, she bought me a nice pair of shoes for my birthday today, so which I really needed. I needed a new pair of shoes, so
yeah.
They were like $60, so.
Oh wow.
So
they're expensive for shoes.
Yeah. They're those I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're those Hey Dudes.
Never heard of them.
Yeah. They've only become like really popular and stuff like that over the last year. So but
yeah. Well, I really like boots and everything. Like I'm always wearing Harley Davidson boots, and I don't ride, but I just kind of like the look of them mainly.
Yeah, for sure.
I have wool boots, and like they're made out of sheepskin. They're like really expensive.
But it's weird because it's one of the things that's weird about my feet is like this is going to sound like I don't know my foot size, but my feet are flat. Like when I was learning how to swim, I got called Duck Boy. They're that flat. So like my foot size is 9 to 11.
Okay.
it just depends on the shoot. Like, and there's even some of them, and I always buy like an extra size bigger especially with boots, which they say you're not supposed to do, but I also do that because, well,
Hi
steel
there.
toe boots.
Oh,
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Happy birthday, man.
thank you.
But yeah, I was trying to get on my computer, but my computer's just not turning on, so I'm forced to go on my phone. But hey, at least I'm here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I truly have no idea what's going on with my computer. Like, it's frustrating.
I'm
Sometimes,
glad I figured out how to set everything up on StreamYard though.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, honestly, StreamYard is pretty self-explanatory.
sometimes computers are a pain in the dick. Same with
They
phones.
are.
Yeah, well,
I was gonna edit the third movie, but it continuously was keep crashing on me. Now I can't even figure out how to even get it to turn on now.
Eric, there's something for episode 101.
Yeah,
My computer.
computers.
My computer. What you should do is just sit there and say, I can't seem to turn it on. And you sit there, I tried hitting the button over again. I tried giving it the finger.
Oh, you're trying to do a piss off video on computers?
Well, it's an idea that Junebug had, and what I think would be really funny is if I explained that people's computers not being able to turn on actually was a conspiracy from like the Mormons.
Yeah.
No, Eric. Okay, this is
that right there. Okay, that right there is the plot for a potential fifth film.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm just gonna say this. Okay, first of all, okay, any Mormons in the chat, I am sorry. What you could sit there and do, Eric, you could sit there and say it's a conspiracy against the morons. Oops, sorry, Mormons. You just immediately do it like that, because but I've or you. I mean, Eric, maybe we should just make fun of every religious group eventually, like South Park does, right?
Yeah, but even your aunt, who's a Jehovah's Witness, even they saw the second movie and they thought it was funny.
Well, she said it was so stupid, in a good way. That it's like she just said she won't show the elders the movie.
Notice my shirt at all? The Beagle King.
There you go.
But yeah, so what? So she would get an elders meeting over seeing a movie about Jehovah's Witnesses being the reason for the conspiracy at fast food.
She just said she probably wouldn't show it to them or even acknowledge it. Like,
dude,
that's awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
What is that?
Right here it says Laurie Strode.
It's an autograph from Scout Taylor Compton.
Right here it says Laurie Strode, and right here it says Scout Taylor Compton.
Oh, by the way, I actually saw it today. I saw Exorcist Believer.
What are your thoughts?
Wow, did David Gordon Green really direct that movie?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it was pretty freaky. Like, I'm not gonna say it compares to The Exorcist, because that's like.
Yeah, because the original was a masterpiece.
Yeah,
I will say that scary. I think that David Gordon Green, I think he realized, oh shit, I'm directing a sequel to The Exorcist. You know what I mean?
Well, he should have thought about that when he was directing a sequel to Halloween.
Yeah, but I think he kind of took it for granted a little bit. But with this one, it's like, oh, crap. I'm directing a sequel to the scariest movie of all time. It's kind of like Dr. Sleep, how I felt about Dr. Sleep. I thought a lot of Michael Flanagan's movies before that were kind of just mediocre.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Wow.
Not one, but two of them.
No, I think there's more, isn't there?
Well, no,
I
he
have
has
two copies of the original pilot signed by all 6 members.
Wow.
I
So yeah, there was that, and I think that it's like, oh crap, and it was pretty freaky. Oh my gosh! So I've heard that he's fired from directing the other two, though.
Yeah, apparently they're gonna replace him because apparently what I heard is executives didn't like how the movie or the reactions of what people thought about the movie turned out.
I have a suggestion.
Well, I hate to say it, but I'm not surprised considering what happened with Halloween Ends.
I have a suggestion on who they could hire,
Who?
and he was considered to direct the prequels
Who?
to The Exorcist. Tom McLaughlin.
Interesting choice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was considered to direct the prequels, and he got permission from William Peter Blatty to make an Exorcist movie.
And why didn't he do it?
The studio fired him.
Fired Tom?
That's what I've heard.
He's in that.
I'm not suggesting anything, but maybe if Eric and I talk to him, we will ask him about that.
There's I had like idea prequels in my head, like even this morning. It would be like, imagine doing a prequel of the Jurassic Park franchise about John Hammond's backstory.
Bye, Eric. Yeah, no, I saw that. That's an interesting idea. I like that idea. I mean,
like instead of like bringing like I don't know, like a sequel that, you know, a kid show or another like Jurassic World sequel, just do a prequel instead, or even a midquel that takes place like after Jurassic Park, but the beginning of world.
Yeah, I saw that video. No, I like that
idea. Oh, Daddy's so cute.
I like that idea because here's my thing. What you could do with that is you could kind of portray John Hammond like he was in the book, in the prequel.
Well,
the book.
Well, John Hammond in the book is a prick, I heard.
He is.
He's a
evil
wolf. He is a prick. He is a prick, but he's more like a business tycoon prick, is the thing.
I mean, you could make him to be a prick in the beginning of the prequel, and then, like, in the middle and at the very end, he's, like, the best man or something.
I can see why they changed that for the movie, just to make him more likable and sympathetic.
What I would do is maybe portray him more as a businessman prick. And so, because that's essentially what John Hammond is, right?
Yeah, and even like other characters too, like Dr. Grant, Ellie Sattler.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because I would at least make a prequel, maybe set like with Dr. Wu and the other doctor that they introduced in Fallen Kingdom.
It's actually the same doctor from the first movie.
The one that James Cromwell played, who's the grandpa and with the clone.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Dr. Lockwood.
You said Fallen Kingdom. My mistake. I thought you said it for a second.
I would do something like that where it maybe you introduce a younger John Hammond, a younger Dr. Wu, and a younger Dr. Lockwood, and maybe ask you to do a prequel.
It's me, Simba, the spoiled rotten bee gooey.
Yeah, because this stupid franchise though is just out of control. I'm just done with this stupid franchise though. But prequel, I would love to see. At least I would love to see a prequel I don't want to see
Honestly,
a kid show, that's for
Yeah, you
younger
stand
audience
by.
stuff. It's stupid.
you know what I've always wanted to see though. I've always wanted to see like a spin-off of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, but you can't really do it with this timeline now. But maybe make up your own story with it. I want to see. I would call it Undersea Kingdom, where maybe you like have this like park where you can go inside like an ocean type floor, and like it's the same concept as Jurassic Park, but it focuses on Eric and Tyranno. Don't be dinosaur snobs here, but they focus on underwater dinosaurs. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
they are considered as marine reptiles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Mosasaur, it's a common misconception.
Yeah,
Tyrannosaurium is right that they're not dinosaurs, but yeah.
yeah.
yeah. Well, I said don't. I said don't be dinosaur snobs
I
about it.
know, I know, I know. It's just
But,
that
but,
like I
but yeah,
always like to correct
Oh,
people. I just
but
do because it's just part of my
but
nature.
think about it.
I'm being
You could
attacked.
you could actually make a better. Think about it, with Undersea Kingdom. You could actually make a better movie about the megalodon
Maybe, but
because I
then
like the
again, it would be I don't know.
well I because I like the books of the Meg, but the movies are just
I haven't seen
I'm
them.
not read
So
the books.
I haven't seen them, so don't spoil them.
they're read the books. That's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah,
Because
the thing about me is I have serious ADHD, so for me to read through a book takes effort, lots and
um,
lots of effort.
I'm
um,
not the best reader, and I get very bored of reading. So
I can't.
I just screw you, book. I'm leaving you
I
alone.
mean, I do know how to read a book. It just takes effort for me because I have serious ADHD.
Well, for me, I can't. Okay, like I can't. Like for me, I have to. Okay, I can read, but I have a hard time reading. Is the thing. Like
Yeah, that's the
Do you
thing.
have
I'm not
ADHD
good.
as well?
Like I'm not good with
no, I'm
word. I'm not good with like word pronunciations, for example.
Simba,
Like
I'm
if there's a
Simba,
hard word to
point.
say it, I have to like
well,
Google it
well
or something to figure it out.
congratulations, Dylan. First time I'm actually admitting this on a live stream. I'm partially illiterate, actually, so I can't. Okay, I can read, but like I kind of you know can't read that well. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Oh
So
man.
yeah, so enough about that. It is Dylan's birthday. So yeah, so Dylan, did you get any cool gifts?
So for my birthday, I got some early on in the month. I got like from my parents. I got $100 in like PlayStation gift cards
there you go.
Nice.
Oh,
for my
that's cool.
for my PS5, and
There you
then
go.
I got $50 in PlayStation gift cards from Travis. So I got that. So 150 from that, and then from Morgan, I got that $60 pair of shoes.
Nice.
So, and then we're going to my grandma's tomorrow, so I'm gonna get something from her. I don't know what yet, but
Yeah.
So this pair of shoes, is this like a walking shoes or
no, it's more of it's just regular shoes, but they're I don't know if you've heard of them, Eric. They're called Hey Dudes.
yes, I have heard of them.
Yeah, she got me a pair of those because she swears by them, so I trust her instincts. So they're apparently a type of shoe that blew up over the last year or so.
Yeah, because every time I go to Walmart and all
Yeah,
that now,
pretty
I
much.
see them everywhere.
My mom says that everybody in her office wears them. Everybody at my sister's work wears them. They're everywhere now. So,
Wow, that's
yeah.
pretty awesome.
I was gonna actually ask, since this is a birthday live stream, I was wondering if you guys wanted to play a game.
What's the
Sure.
game?
If you wanted to do some movie trivia.
Yeah, sure. And what's funny, the first thing that came to my mind when he said that was, I want to play a game.
No. Oh my gosh! Have any of you seen Saw X yet?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Have you seen it yet, Doombug?
No, and if you're going to spoil it, I don't really care. But that's up to
All right,
Tony.
Tyranitherium. Have you seen Saw X?
No, I never seen the Saw movies before. I only saw clips of them, I believe, but
So, do you care if we talk spoilers?
I don't care. I mean,
So it's not really that big of a spoiler, Eric. But what I was gonna say is, when they're walking out of at the very end, when they walk out of the main door, John and the kid and the lady, when they walk out of the door and he hands him the money and stuff like that. You know what he should have said?
What?
Game over.
Yes!
That's what he should have said.
He should have. That was such a missed opportunity.
Oh my god. He should have said game over.
He should have. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Is there anything like any kind of specific movie trivia you guys would want to do? Like if it's genre based or like general?
General, I guess.
Golden Age.
I don't know why, but I got the Clown Cafe song like from Terrifier 2 trapped in my head. Drop on by the Clown Cafe, your favorite is a meal. Nothing here is good for you, so take a little trade.
You better not. You better not give me a present like that, Eric.
Okay. We're starting off with a really good one, so you film buffs should know this.
Okay.
Instantly. This is from a very known classic. What are the dying words of Charles Foster Kane in Citizen Kane?
Oh, Tyranitherium left. Confession. I've heard of Citizen Kane. I know that it's regarded as one of the greatest movies ever made. I've never seen it. Oh, his dogs are being loud.
Yeah. I know Junebug
yeah,
knows this.
I do not know.
I know Junebug has to know this.
Yeah, Junebug probably will know this. But yeah, surprisingly enough, my film professor for film history, he was brutally honest and he said that he didn't like Citizen Kane, which is ironic because he did a presentation on Citizen Kane.
Travis is playing along too, by the way, and he just typed the right answer in chat.
Rosebud. Hey, Travis. Oh, yeah, Travis. So, the 14-year anniversary of the Money Tree episode was yesterday. And yesterday, I did film my parts of the episode. So,
what was the question again?
something about Citizen Kane.
Okay. What was the question?
What are the dying words of Charles Foster Kane in Citizen Kane?
Simba, come here. I love you, Simba.
Rosebud.
Yeah. Hello, Simba. Next time I come to Billings, or when we get time next time we come to Billings, I'm gonna get another pic with you.
Oh, and I just thought of this. We totally should take Simba to the doggy park because Simba goes instant over that.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, and I just thought of this. We should also get a picture. I mean, not just of you with Simba, but we also should get a picture of Travis with him as well. Hello, everybody. It's me, Simba, the most spoiled rotten beagle in the whole entire world.
Hello, Simba.
Hello, darling. But yeah,
right.
the first time you met Simba was when we filmed the infamous "Kiss My Talon" scene.
Yeah, for sure. All right, ready for the next question?
What is it?
Who played Mrs. Robinson in the Graduate?
Never seen The Graduate, so crap. I'm not doing that very well. And I'm a filmmaker, so this makes me look bad. Junebug. Wow. So Travis, in the chat, have you filmed your parts of the Money Tree remake? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, filming my parts of the Money Tree remake, it was hard for me to not burst out laughing because I don't know how I kept a straight face when I made the original.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was trying so hard to not laugh.
He said Anne Bancroft, which is the right answer.
Okay. Hey, Junebug, where did you go?
People being had to turn mic off because miscommunication at house. But you know how people are.
This one has to do with an oldie.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Because
Okay.
I already know Travis knows this one, so. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Are we talking?
Wait. Oh, wait. We're talking about feature length, right?
Yeah, feature-length.
Yeah. Feature length, I'm pretty sure it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Are we talking in America?
Yes, it's going to be in America.
Okay, then yeah, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Because I'm like, if we're talking in America, not feature length movie, it's gonna be like some. I think Russian movie. I think.
Yeah. Travis's answer is in the U.S. It's Snow White because technically, there's a different one that's not in the U.S. and it's something else. So
I think Russia. I think, or like somewhere around that area, maybe even Germany. It's like somewhere or in that general vicinity, if I remember correctly. I mean, so
this is actually a movie I haven't seen yet, which is crazy. But in the Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill?
Wasn't it the blue pill?
I think it was the blue.
I finally saw that movie in 2020 because, I remember that my parents wouldn't let me watch it for the longest time. Then when I became old enough to watch it, I just never got around to watching it. I think it's blue, but I could be wrong.
I think it is blue. So we know what type of pills he was taking then.
Blue, but it's red. Red.
It's red, yeah.
I mean,
for what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination? Not win, nomination.
Big?
Yes.
That was actually a guess.
Oh, well.
Travis
Good
said
job.
big too, so Travis said big too.
Well, because I was like, okay, I was trying to think of his first serious role, and I'm like, well,
this is another
like,
oldie.
well, in the 90s he was doing
another one of the oldies. So, what 1927 musical was the first talkie?
The Jazz Singer.
Yeah. See if Travis gets that one too. Which I know he probably will, but
Yeah, Travis is pretty well versed on all that.
yep, there he goes.
Yep, boom.
He's just a little delayed.
So wait, it came out in 1927, right?
Yeah, 1927. Yeah.
So wouldn't that mean it became public domain this year?
Yeah. do that. Put the movie. Yeah, sure. Put it on Let's Watch a Movie with a grain of caution.
Why?
Dylan, do I have permission to say why? Because of the main star.
Sure.
Okay. This is history, folks. So keep that in mind. The Al Jolson, the star, is pretty much canceled right now because he did a certain face that is kind of politically incorrect now.
Well, I mean, that was 1927, and things are pretty different then. Now, granted, when I saw a re-release of the original King Kong from 1933, I saw it with my ex, and we agree that there are things said in the movie that wouldn't be very politically correct nowadays, but understand it is a product of its time.
That's why I would say if you do Let's Watch a Movie with it, I would probably sit there and say, okay, listen, maybe just kind of have a disclaimer and a little thing before the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way you could sit there and say, these do not reflect the views of Eric Vierthaler 92, and everything else. But I want to show you guys the movie because, this was wrong back then. Just make that little disclaimer with the Let's Watch a Movie.
Okay, and yeah, for next year when I'm thinking, I could take a chance and do Steamboat Willie, but what I'll have to do is that I will have to edit out the name Mickey Mouse because that is trademarked. So I can Ricky Rat.
What I probably would do is, here's what I would probably do: put it unlisted at first and see if you get a copyright claim, mainly as an experiment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you get a copyright claim on it, then yeah,
All right. So, anyways, enough about that. Let's go on.
Next question: what's the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard?
Nakatomi.
Huh?
Nakatomi what?
Plaza.
Yeah. See if Travis gets it, because I already know he knows it.
So, I guess question for both of you.
Yeah.
Would either of you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
It is. If a movie takes place on Christmas, it's a Christmas movie.
And if it has like the Christmas feel.
Yeah.
It's just not what comes to people's mind at first.
No, it actually Die Hard, I would say, is probably a really famous Christmas movie, actually. So it's not like out there in the open Christmas movie, but it is a famous Christmas movie, if that makes sense. So it's one of those debates, but people are more on the side of it being a Christmas movie.
Yeah, definitely. Especially after when I rewatched it in 2019. It's totally a Christmas movie.
Speaking of Christmas movies, what flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf?
Oh, gosh. I should know this because I've seen that movie so many times.
I love this. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
So wait.
Is it blueberry?
Blueberry or raspberry?
Because it's one with the purple. I think it's one with the purple frosting. The purple frosting and blue on top, isn't it? Or is it cookie?
Travis.
Hey, here's the thought. Maybe
chocolate fudge. Yeah. I was gonna say either that or I think it was chocolate, but yeah.
So hey, maybe that could be a fun video for all of us. Try elf spaghetti, right?
Yeah.
I'll never forget when I first saw that in theaters. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah.
You should do it. Eric tries elf spaghetti.
Travis and I actually were thinking about doing something like for our Christmas series, like if we have to like do something in it for as a punishment at the end of the video, one of us should try to have to do elf spaghetti.
I think
Yeah,
I think you
like
guys
say
should
if you
just
end
try
up,
it.
yeah, like say if you end up on like the naughty list or
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! I just thought of this. So what if in things that piss Savart off, Savart gets revenge on Kurta for the whole spoiled thing, and
Uh-huh.
he tricks him into making spaghetti, but he makes him elf spaghetti, and then Dylan, then you have to eat it.
Oh gosh. Travis
that
says
would be crazy.
what are the five food groups for elves and elf? You meant groups. What are the 5 food groups?
Um,
Do you remember?
Sugar, candy canes, syrup, candy
Yeah,
corn.
basically, it was like candy everything.
Sugar, candy cane, candy corn, syrup, and let's see.
Oh,
What's
oh my gosh.
a
Man,
minute? What? I don't know what I'm missing. Sugar, candy, candy cane, candy corn, and syrup. That's what Travis said. Sugar, candy, candy cane, candy corn, and syrup.
So, Travis, I'm just curious. What are your thoughts on the movie Elf? Do you like the movie or what? I actually remember seeing that in theaters, and I can't believe that
Yeah,
was.
I remember seeing it when it came out when I was a kid, and I
Yeah, that
remember
was
reading
20
it.
years ago.
Yeah. He says I like it.
I do as well.
Yeah. We all know a certain YouTuber that we all love that has no, he totally doesn't have taste in movies. He doesn't like Elf.
Yeah, and I heard that they were supposed to do a sequel, but Will Ferrell turned it down.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you could really do with a sequel because the story is kind of complete.
I guess have it be about his kid.
I mean, that could be interesting, but like, I mean, I'd be okay with it now. Like, maybe have Buddy. What could be interesting is like they do a sequel, but then like Buddy, like maybe make it about like the first Christmas without his dad,
Yeah.
and like maybe since James Caan passed away,
Yeah,
and
true.
like maybe like and I mean Ed Ashner, you can replace him as Santa. You know what I mean? Honestly,
Wait, so the actor who played Santa also passed away?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't hear about that.
Oh my gosh! You know who should play? Who should replace him with to be Santa?
Wayne Knight.
No. Well, that could be good for if you want to go younger. Anthony Hopkins.
That would be an interesting choice.
So what I would say is maybe like, and then like maybe
Hey, Travis. What's up, man?
could what could be like interesting is like Buddy can't understand the concept that like James Caan or his dad won't be coming for Christmas this year.
Yeah.
And so like make kind of do what they did with Sesame Street where was it Mr. Hooper who died? Sort of base it around that.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
at least
Eric.
I think.
Hey,
As-
Eric.
Yeah.
I have something also.
What is it?
I have a list. If you want to hear it.
Yeah, sure.
This is a list of 10 best Christmas movies of all time ranked.
Okay.
All right, so number 10 is Die Hard. We were just talking about this. 9, Bad Santa. I've
That movie's
actually
funny.
never seen Bad Santa, so
Bad Santa is quite funny. I do enjoy Bad Santa.
I do
But yeah,
like. I do like. Why am I blanking on the name of the actor? Billy Bob
Billy
Thornton.
Bob Thornton.
I
But
do
yeah,
like Billy Bob Thornton.
watch it if you're not offended by raunchy humor.
Yeah. This is one of my all-time favorites. I watch it every Christmas. Have to, which is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's a
I
classic.
have to watch it every Christmas, probably multiple times. I have to. Christmas Carol, 1951.
Yeah.
6 is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Classic.
5 is one that I never really got into, but I know a lot of people are into, which is A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
4 is probably honestly my favorite of all time, which is Elf. We were just talking about it.
Yeah, that movie's hilarious.
3
It
is
is.
one I've never seen, which is the 1994 Miracle on 34th Street.
The original one, right?
It's the remake.
Yeah, the remake.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 is Home Alone,
Yeah.
Classic.
and number 1 is It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Also a classic.
I don't know. I don't really like the remake of Miracle on 34th Street. I like the original the best.
I've never seen the
What year
remake.
was the original made?
Was it 46 or 47?
No, it's not 46 because that was Wonderful Life.
I think it's 47 then.
Maybe.
Here. Alexa, when did the original It's a Wonderful Life come out?
The original version of It's a Wonderful Life was released in 1946.
Okay. Alexa, when did the original Miracle on 34th Street come out?
Consider AdvantageGeorgia.com. Miracle on 34th Street is a comedy fantasy drama film that got released on May 2nd, 1947. Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
And then there's like
Feedback.
there's like three or four different versions of that Miracle on 34th Street. I think there was one of them in the 50s that was a TV version, and they made one of them in the 70s as well.
So why are there so many versions of it? Is that like...
Could it be because the story's in the public domain?
I think, well, the other ones were just sold for TV. I think they were trying to just capitalize on the TV. Because I think, is it Warner? Did Warner Brothers do that?
You know?
I'm not sure which one did it.
I think it was Warner Brothers. It seems like something Warner Brothers would have done. I'm thinking Warner Brothers. It's either Warner Brothers or Paramount. Because they were, at the time, one of those two studios were mainly like, oh, let's make a TV special for Christmas, and let's just put it on one of our networks. But I like the original better because I don't know, it just seems... I mean, Ed Gwynn, he's like to the...
20th Century Fox made it.
Okay, yeah, that's right, because Disney, it was on Disney Plus, okay. I think it's just, well then... I don't know. I mean, the original, though, I like it better because it's just... Ed Gwynn is like the definitive on-screen Santa, and he won an Oscar for playing Santa Claus. So,
Yeah, and I can't, off the top of my head, think of any other actors who won an Oscar for playing Santa Claus, unless if I'm proven otherwise.
So,
but yeah, hey, so Travis,
Yes.
I mentioned that I got my stuff done, filmed for the Money Tree remake, and I was just wondering if you got any of your stuff filmed for it.
No, I was too busy with work. I just have tomorrow, and then I'm pretty good after that.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I was just wanting to get the update on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has just tomorrow to work, and then he's off, right?
Yeah.
Until when?
I'm not sure because I told them that I was going to be off in Billings, and then that got canceled. So I don't know if I'm going to be called in last second, but
And it
Alright.
got canceled because of your sister, right?
I think so. I think her work basically was like, hey, you got to come in.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
some other time.
Yeah, so he'll have time to do that he'll probably be off for a couple of days, probably.
Yeah. And then we got our Hauntober episodes remaining, and I got my D&D campaign that I'm hosting, and then I just got to get the 99th episode of Savart, and then I will get to then I'll work with that, but I'll try to get money stuff as soon as I can.
Awesome.
And then also on the 31st we have our Craven Awards. So
I cannot wait for that.
yeah, so we got most of our panel together and stuff. So
yeah, we're getting some stuff in now.
Yeah, so we're getting our votes in now. So, and then once we tally those up, we'll put all the stuff in envelopes, and then Travis and I won't know who the winners will be until we open them live on stream. So
that's gonna be awesome.
And we can't wait, Eric and Junebug. I don't know if you'll be there, Junebug, because I know it's your birthday, but
that will be on Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Halloween. I got class. Then afterwards, I have the rehearsal for the play. So I will try to make it, but I do want to make it, but I can't promise anything.
All I'm gonna say is it depends what time it is in my time zone.
Yeah.
But it's looking like a maybe.
What time is it where you live right now, Junebug?
Central.
So, like, what time is it though?
10 o'clock here.
10 o'clock. So, I believe so. Eric, what time is your rehearsal over that night?
Let me check.
Because I can always move the thing back.
Let me check.
So you guys gonna do, and the Craven Award goes to?
Yeah, for sure.
And you guys are dressing up?
We have special T-shirts we ordered. So
also tuxedo shirts, huh?
Oh, they're better than that. So
okay, so it's at 6 p.m. Then at 6 p.m. and then at 7:30 p.m. I'm gonna guess it'll be done at around 9.
Okay, so right now we have the live stream set at 8:30, so we can push it back to like 9:30.
Okay.
That might. I mean, you don't have to. If I see, if once it's done, I can always share it out on the community tab like I always do.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't usually share out lives, but this is kind of an important live, so
yeah.
No, I can share it out when I see it. So you don't need to just for me or Eric.
No,
I mean,
we want to make sure that at least one of you is there, so we'll probably push it back to 9:30.
Okay.
We'll probably make sure it's at 9:30.
because
So
it's looking
that at least one of you is there.
because it's looking at like it's looking like I mean so far I mean I'm divorced parents, so you know
Yeah.
birthdays are interesting. So Sunday's dad, Monday is grandma and one of her friends. Then Tuesday Halloween is kind of opened, but like probably like I'll probably just go out to eat or something
Yeah.
with mom,
Okay.
and then probably be home. Like I'll probably like miss the first few minutes or hour, but
Okay.
what I might do is just probably be checking my phone, and if I see it, I'll just share it out, but I won't be in the chat.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
um,
Hey Eric.
Yeah.
So I sent one of my friends a picture of this.
Oh yeah, of the Scout Taylor Compton autograph.
Yeah. And
What
they
is
were
it?
like, because they're a really big fan of not the movie, but they're a really big fan of Rob Zombie because they really like his music and stuff. So they're like, "Where did you get that?" Blah blah blah. Because they like Rob Zombie, right? And so I told them where I got it, stuff like that. And I told them you can actually get stuff signed by Rob Zombie there and stuff like that. So
Nice. Oh yeah, so you said you were gonna get some Tobin Bell autographs.
yeah,
Have you ordered some?
not yet. I'm probably gonna do that next month. Because I'm getting I told you I'm moving apartments.
Yeah, you did.
And my rent's gonna go down a lot, and I'm getting a lot of extra income now. I'm gonna get a lot of extra income.
And that's because of Social Security, right?
Yeah, and then I won't have to pay as much on rent, so I'll have a lot of extra money. So
didn't you just move?
yeah, but my landlord is letting me out of this my lease early for personal reasons. So
Okay.
and
Awesome.
the apartment I'm getting into now, I've been on the waiting list for 3 years, and I can't pass up the opportunity to not get in there. So
Right.
my landlord is thankfully letting me out of my lease early, my 1 year lease early. All I have
Well,
to do is
that's
finish
awesome.
paying off the security deposit. So yeah, so that's good. And hopefully, Eric, next time you come here, you'll be able to stay there without me having to wait 6 months.
Yeah, because you know, that definitely would be pretty awesome. And at your new apartment, are you gonna be allowed to have dogs?
Depends. I'll have to look and see.
Okay, I was gonna say if you are allowed dogs, I I totally could bring I totally could bring my dog over.
Yeah, Simba.
Yeah, you well right indeed.
Simba. And we could. You're always welcome to film at my place whenever. So that was fun shooting at my place that day.
Oh yes, it was. That was so much fun.
I'll have to set up at my new place my gaming setup and my gaming room and stuff like that. But
Hey yo, Travis.
hello, Simba.
I think the biggest
Goomba,
issue
give me
with the
Simba.
apartment is how like, paper thin the walls are.
Yeah, that's the only problem with my other apartment is how quiet you had to be and how paper thin the walls were.
Right.
I told Eric when he was there, you had to be really quiet when you were there, and it was just really stupid that you had to do that.
Like,
Oh.
like it felt like we were walking on eggshells about that. Like,
Yeah, and like ask Eric, you could hear people like walking like clearly above us.
Well, that's always interesting having apartments with paper thin walls because then you can hear everything people do.
Well,
yeah.
the people next to me, I could definitely hear them getting in some extracurricular activities too. So
Yeah, like I remember at my old apartment, I know that Travis was at my old apartment because, the first movie, there was this family who lived right above me. They were so loud. And then this is something I'll never forget about. On my first night at my old apartment, I kid you not, I'm not trying to be vulgar, but I can hear my neighbors upstairs having sex.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is awkward.
In this apartment, my bedroom wall was right next to this other person's bedroom wall. And her boyfriend were going at it one night, and I was just trying to blare them out with my TV.
Me and my buddy did that. We were over, and I was over at his place, and we could hear them doing it. So I said, so we got my buddy's computer, and we turned up. They actually stopped after this. We just played 70s music, like some 70s music like that, and those type of movies.
Oh my God.
And they sit there, they just stopped after that.
Simba.
And then they complained to the landlord.
Oh my God.
And then we sit there and said, well, we'll tell them to stop doing it, and then we won't be watching that. And I said, by the way, we weren't exactly watching it too. We were just playing the music because we wanted them to stop.
Oh my gosh.
But those specific neighbors were just complainers about everything. Though they were those type of neighbors.
I've had I've heard horror stories from some of my neighbors about people like that.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. And that same apartment complex, they were complaining because this might tell you how paper thin the walls were. Like, me and my buddy were just sitting there hanging out, and we're just sitting there having fun. And I farted, and I could hear through the wall, "Excuse you."
Oh my gosh.
And it was, at first it was like, did I just? Am I? So yeah. I was like, I sit there and said, are these paper walls so thin that I could sit there and we could just break the walls or something? Because how paper thin do walls have to be to do that? Like, is there no insulation or what? Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah, so I just realized we got really sidetracked about like that movie trivia thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we could do like a horror one.
Horror one. Let me see. I want to make sure Travis can't see my phone so he can participate.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Travis, no cheating.
So Travis, you can't see my phone, right?
Correct.
I just want you guys to see that he can't see, and he can't read that in the screen, so he can't read that. So,
Travis,
all right, you guys ready?
Travis, your eyes aren't see-through, right?
What?
Your eyes aren't see-through, right?
Not to my knowledge.
All right, ready, guys?
All right, let's rock and roll.
What is widely considered to be the first horror movie made?
Movie or Nickelodeon?
Movie.
Like feature length?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just horror movie. And,
and- Hollywood, right?
Sounds like Widely considered. I would say the easy one would be the Edison version of Frankenstein. But
That's a Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
That's a
one that
Nickelodeon.
But,
Could it be House of the
but
Devil?
It is the House of the Devil.
That's a,
Oh yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
The House of the Devil made in 1898.
that's a Nickelodeon, not a movie.
Well, that's what it says. Is
Okay. I mean, I'd say more technicality with that one because I mean, they were still movies, but like they were called Nickelodeons back in the day because they only cost a nickel. Where you could just, oh, it's. I mean, yeah. I mean, I was trying to think. I was gonna say like movie, maybe if we're talking Hollywood, like what?
All right.
Hunchback.
Next one. What is the name of Nev Campbell's character in Scream?
Sidney
Prescott.
Prescott.
Everybody should know that one.
That's super easy.
In Jeepers Creepers, the Creepers rises every how many years to feed?
27.
23rd spring.
23rd spring.
Never seen it and refuse to.
What is the name of the summer camp where Friday the 13th takes place?
Camp Crystal Lake.
Camp Forest Green.
Camp Forest Green. What kind of allergy does Charlie have in Hereditary?
Peanuts.
Never seen Hereditary.
Yeah, nut allergy.
Yeah.
What is the name of the possessed young girl in The Exorcist?
Reagan.
Everybody should know that by now.
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu. In which state does the Blair Witch Project take place?
I think it's Maryland, if I remember correctly.
It is Maryland. Skip that one. Try to skip the really easy ones.
Yeah, because, we want to have a challenge.
Yeah.
Like, that would be like asking us, okay, what kind of creature is Count Dracula?
A werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. He's a pop singer?
A Wendigo.
JK.
I'm going to go to a more difficult one.
Or that's like
I
asking,
thought,
is Michael Myers a serial killer?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Michael Myers does really eat serial killer, so he's more of a serial killer than we actually know of. That's a funny idea I recently had for a short film. I thought about titling it Serial Killer, but like Cheerios. And it's just me eating Cheerios, and then all of a sudden you hear my bear screaming in the background as I'm eating Cheerios, and it's a serial killer.
All right, so
Okay, let me find. Okay, here we go. In Silence of the Lambs, what's the nickname of the brilliant yet deranged serial killer Hannibal Lecter?
Hannibal the Cannibal.
Okay.
I haven't seen that movie since I was a freshman in high school.
It's my number 5 favorite movie of all time. Trying to find a list that does like hard ones.
Yeah, there's some people who will debate if Silence of the Lambs is a horror movie or not. But yeah, in all of your opinions,
By definition, it technically is.
I'd say more psychological horror.
If it's something that basically the definition is that something that causes fear, anxiety, and disgust, it is technically horror.
okay. Yeah, people said that the number 23 is a horror movie. I finally saw it a year ago, and I personally think it's more of a drama thriller.
It's a subgenre of horror.
Yeah, thriller is largely another subgenre of horror.
Thriller is a
Yeah.
subgenre of horror. So.
But a very interesting role, like that Jim Carrey took.
In the 1954 film Them, what was the monster?
Ants.
Ants.
Okay.
Oddly enough, aliens took a lot of inspiration from them.
What was
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger's serial killer nickname before he died?
Wait, could you repeat that? Sorry.
What was Freddy Krueger's serial killer nickname before he died?
Springwood Slasher.
X 1,000.
What'd you say, Junebug?
Springwood Slasher.
Yeah.
Oh, that too. Because I know that was another nickname they had for him too.
What'd you say, Travis?
Like a bastard of 100 maniacs, I believe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that sounds right.
In what horror movie did magician David Copperfield appear?
Horror film to David Copperfield.
You know who David Copperfield is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What horror movie did magician David Copperfield appear?
I am not 100% sure.
I actually don't know if I've ever heard of this movie.
What is it?
You guys got any idea?
I don't think he was that much of an actor, so I'm trying to think back, like, because I think he only did like a handful of actual movies besides like his own special. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
The movie's called Terror Train.
I've heard of that one.
That the one with Jamie Lee Curtis?
He must be like a small role.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember him in that movie.
This one might be.
That's the one with Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
Yeah, I think so. This is one of my favorite ones on here. It might be easy, but I love this one. In the Scream movies, what is rule number 1 on Randy's list of rules for surviving a horror movie?
I think this one must have been. I think that one was the have sex one.
Yep, don't have sex.
Big no.
Big no. Don't have sex.
And it's like I legit can't stand. I literally cannot stand the character, but that was one moment that I actually liked.
What is the song played at the beginning of Halloween 2?
Mr. Sandman.
Bingo. Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube teamed up in 1997 film Anaconda to confront John Voight and a gigantic snake. What was the title of the sequel to this film released in 2004?
Anaconda 2: The Hunt for the Blood Orchid?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, so interesting bit of trivia. So I did research, and the people who made the first 2 Anaconda movies, I heard that where they filmed at, there were a lot of snakes, and the cast and crew were horrified, like that they have a strong phobia of them.
Oh yeah.
So it's really ironic that the cast and crew have a phobia of snakes, but yeah, they worked on a movie about a snake, and that there happened to have been a lot of them where they were filming at. That's pretty ironic.
Let's see.
And an interesting piece of trivia I always like to hear people's response for is, what is the most profitable movie in history?
Or
I should say, what was the most financially profitable film in history?
So
adjusted to inflation?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that.
No. Without having to do inflation.
Wouldn't it be Gone with the Wind?
That's adjusted to inflation.
Nope.
It would be Avatar.
Nope.
What is it then?
It was Paranormal Activity. Because by what I mean by financially profitable, it means how much money the movie made compared to its budget.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
because people always think the big movies without thinking how much money the movie made compared to what it took to make
on
it.
a $15,000 budget, it made $192 million.
Wait, that was made for only $15,000?
Yeah, the first one.
$15,000.
And
Wow.
get this, the first movie was only shot in 7 days.
Wow.
7 days.
Yeah. And it made $192 million.
And it spawned a big franchise.
Which,
Wow.
you know, like, still the franchise made a shit ton of money, but
and even to this day, Paranormal Activity has the highest DVD sales in its first 3 days in history.
and we're not gonna talk about the most recent one that came out on Paramount Plus, but
What was that one?
yeah, exactly. We're not gonna talk about that.
I had no idea that they even released a new one for Paramount.
Yeah, it was terrible, dude.
What was it called?
What was it called?
It was like Next to Kin, I believe.
Yeah,
is
Next
what it
of
was
Kin. Next of Kin. It was
I remember hearing about that now.
It was so bad, bro.
What was so bad about it?
Oh, it was. And they took everything that was the Paranormal Activity movie.
It basically made it. It basically was one of those things where it just seemed like just a cliche paranormal or exorcism-esque type movie, but it seemed like they just threw the Paranormal Activity name on it to sell it. Essentially,
Yeah,
that's what it seemed.
I never.
Yeah, and
I never could get into. I never could get into Paranormal Activity.
Watch them again. The first three are great. The last ones are not so great. They're pretty much underrated classics.
I'm usually my biggest thing is I'm just not usually a fan of found footage. So, but
that's mostly because of the fact that people do it poorly.
you know what's another good? I really like Wreck.
Oh, Wreck is a good one.
Wreck, and a lot of people can't get past the foreign language part of it.
Yeah. Basically,
like people don't like to read subtitles on movies, but I love Wreck, and the fact that Spanish doesn't bother me.
And oddly enough, Quarantine was actually a shot-for-shot remake of Wreck, except for the ending.
Yeah. Basically,
the reveal is are two different things. In the original, it's basically revealed that the things attacking are actually demons or whatever. While and the American remake decided to change that because they didn't want any backlash from the Catholic Church or whatever, so they changed it to rabies.
Yeah, and also I really like if you haven't seen it, what's that movie where they're in the asylum, Travis? The really good one.
Oh, Grave Encounters.
Grave Encounters is a really great movie. The second one isn't as good, but the one thing I didn't like about the second one the most is the ending.
The ending was a bit of a cop-out.
I liked the second one up until the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the first one was great all around. Eric, both of you, if you haven't seen Grave Encounters, it's a good movie.
Basically,
I saw it once a really long time ago.
Yeah.
Basically, they film it kind of like it's a real, like they make it in the style of like a real ghost hunter type.
So it's basically it stars the guy that is what's his name on Ghost Adventures?
Yeah.
Zach Baggins.
Mm-hmm.
It stars that guy.
And basically even makes a joke about the fact that a lot of these ghost shows
or makes fun of that guy, I should say.
Not only makes fun of it, but basically makes up the whole thing. It's like, oh, come on, this is BS. These guys are these are actors or whatever, just playing a character.
Is his cousin Frodo and Bilbo in it?
Yeah, and but you should definitely check this movie out.
Yeah.
I actually stumbled across it on Netflix one day years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those hidden gems, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just one of those hidden gems that I found.
Yeah.
What up, Trey?
In fact, I actually remember I remember that we made that made that found footage thing that probably should not see the light of day. But I did take inspiration from Blair Witch to the point where I actually had people watching the Blair Witch to set up the ending of the movie.
Yeah. I really want to remake that the Dare movie.
Yeah, just get a bunch of friends together and
Like get Eric and
the only thing I potentially think of is doing it like in the style of like a 10-year reunion type deal.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
But I really want to remake that movie. That was really fun to make, but we just lost everybody.
It was basically one, and then basically at the time we didn't think about, oh, let's just continue on or whatever. We just kind of gave up instead of just pushing forward.
Yeah. And
it wasn't even an important person anyway or whatever. It was just someone that was just, we were just gonna kill off in the next part anyway.
Yeah, for sure. No, but Eric.
Yeah.
So I decided what kind of cake I'm gonna have for my birthday tomorrow.
Oh yeah? What kind of cake?
I'm gonna have
chocolate cake with lemon or lemon cake with chocolate frosting.
No, that's not. I hate that kind of cake.
Oh, that's good.
The kind of cake I'm gonna have is chocolate cake with chocolate icing. That's the kind of cake I like.
That's good, except the cake part, replace it with lemon.
He likes lemon cake. I don't know why. I don't
lemon
like
cake with chocolate frosting is surprisingly pretty good.
And then I'm gonna have ice cream. So, but
yeah, I like double chocolate.
But, hey Eric.
Yeah.
If I end the live stream now, will you guys still be in here?
Yeah. I am wanting to get to bed at around like 10-ish because I do got work tomorrow at 7 a.m. So
yeah, I mean, like if I know I'm gonna leave here in a sec, but like, are you gonna be here? Like, will you guys like get kicked out if I end the live?
No.
Right now? Oh, okay. All right. So in that case, I'm gonna end the live right now, Travis.
Yeah.
Thank you, Junebug and Eric, for joining me on my birthday live stream. It was really fun. I had a fun time.
Happy birthday, Dylan.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you
Happy
guys.
birthday.
Thank you guys. Thank you for talking movies with me, playing games, whatever. I had a fun time. Travis, is there anything you want to say?
I guess just look out for more content that's about to come out.
Monday we'll put up a new episode. If you like our content, hit that sub button, and we're the 4-6 Boys.
Later.
I'm a skeleton.
See ya.